Oh, hello again. Um, Thank you for whatever views and reviews you do give me. I don't look too much. I just speak what I want to speak out here. But if you've given me reviews, I just want to say thank you. Good or bad, whether you like them or not. I read them when I go on, I'll look and I'll read them. Whether or not you like me or not, I'm going to speak the word anyways. I just didn't really have a whole lot to say this time. I'm just gonna start off with something I always jabber anyways, and just kind of go from here to here. Even when I try to speak on one subject, I always end up into another, and then have to fight to get back again. I'm just gonna start with this. I've been reading the Gospel of John, and I do Bible study with my family. So we've been working through just the Gospels and straight through, and we're gonna go straight through the rest of the New Testament. But we've been in John for the last few days that we've been doing Bible study. And I've while at work on my break, my lunch, as I read through the rest of the book of John, the Gospel of John, and I've been reading it, and I told the kids, all my wife too, but I speak more to them at times than I do her. She seems like she understands, but she never seems to ask questions. I think she's just kind of there, but I'm not really sure. But I was telling them that, look, John, although it does have some miracles, and it does talk about this, and it does talk about that, the book of John, I noticed, is more of a, this is who I am, this is me, this is who I keep telling you I am, and you're not listening. People are saying, who are you? Who are you? Just give us a sign. Tell us plain. I've been telling you all this time that I've been in the synagogues, in the temple, telling you who I am, where I'm from, where I'm going, and you don't listen. Why should I tell you again? Why do you keep asking me? I keep telling you all these last couple years. I've been saying who I am, and all I get is, who are you? You know, and it's a lot of who I am in that gospel. It's in the other gospels, and it's throughout the rest of the Bible who he is and stuff like that. It's just, I'm not saying anything like that he isn't, or that nobody speaks of it other than John. It's not that. It's I was just thinking about that, how through the whole thing, it's, I am he, and this is going on, and this is what's going to happen, and believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. I'm telling you who I am. Believe in me. I'm here to help, here to heal. They didn't seem to want to listen. The only ones that did truly listen were the major apostles, the 12 apostles that were not so much Judas. He might have known who he was, but he wasn't supposed to go through to the end with him. He was supposed to be the traitor, but anyways, besides that, move on a little bit. Other than just the major disciples that were with him from the beginning and stayed with him all the way through the end until he is ascended into heaven again, other than them specifically, most everybody else is like, who are you? You're saying good stuff. You're teaching good stuff. We believe what you're saying. We see your miracles. We love what you're doing. We're enjoying your authoritative teaching and stuff like that. But who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You're a prophet. I tell you, I'm this. I keep telling you, I'm he. This is me. Who are you? And I was thinking about that throughout the whole time, through the whole gospel, and I'm like, that's like today's church. You can go to several different services, denominational services, and you can ask multiple people, well, who was Jesus? And they'll be like, Jesus, he wasn't he he's the Messiah. Okay, you stuttered through this. I mean, why would you stutter through this? I mean, people either can't really tell you who he truly is, where he came from. They have stutter. Well, they're almost like, are you stupid? Well, he's Messiah. He's the Christ. Okay, what is that? Who is the Christ? What is the Christ? What is the Messiah? What is the meaning behind all of it? They can't tell you most of this stuff. And I think about that, and I'm like, it's so much like today. You can go around, well, Jesus. Yeah, I know Jesus. Do you really? I mean, I speak to some. I'm getting better. I'm getting closer. I'm getting better. I'm not like Christ himself, but I'm getting better. I'm working on it. I'm going uphill. It's an uphill battle to get there for me. And many people are in the same kind of boat, but so many of them, they get to a point and they find a level spot and they camp. They don't move on. Jesus is going up here, let's go. And most of them are like, oh, here's a nice little level spot. We'll just camp out right here and stay right here. This is nice. We got a little overhang, protect us from the weather, and we're just gonna stay here. It is a rough time getting up to this point. We're just gonna stay here. And Jesus is like, you need to move on. You need to do more. You need to do this. You need to change here. Oh, we don't need any of that. None of that's for today, No, it is. It is for today. And that's what we can't seem to get across to so many people. Is Christ is not just, I believe in you, so I'm saved, I'm going to heaven. Let's go to the bar. No, forget that. That's sin. You're taking grace and you're throwing it down the toilet. Seriously, come on now. Oh, we're going to go to the dance bar, dance club. Why? I like to dance. Dance at home. Dance for the Lord. Why dance in a bar club? In these dance clubs, you're listening to music that's ungodly. You're bringing yourself into temptation with sexual immoralities. You're bringing yourself into temptations of drinking and getting drunk. All three are sinful right there. And you're portraying ungodliness. Would Christ do that? I wouldn't have done that. I heard many people say, and I'm getting closer and closer of truly believing this. It's getting stronger in my thinking in this area. That I've heard many people say, if Christ were to come today, instead of then, or he come back again to do it again or whatever, if he come today like he did then, I'm just gonna put it that way. You know who would crucify him instead of the Jews, the Pharisees? It'd be the Christians. We Christians should be following Christ 100% to the T. Spiritual, very spiritual people. And I'm getting better. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to be more spiritual. So don't look at me and go, well, you're not what you're talking about. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to work on it. And the Holy Spirit has been working on me, and I've been changing things and doing things different. Giving up movies and stuff that are ungodly movies. I've given up all that stuff. I've shoved all that out of my house. The TV, if it's even used, it's used for videos that are godly. Don't even watch the regular TV. But anyways, the Christians today would shove him out and want to crucify him because they're so worldly. They don't want to give up all this comfort, all this hiding from hiding from persecutions. Oh well, like the United States. The United States at this point in time is fighting to take away all persecution if possible. It is impossible, but they're fighting to take all kinds of persecution away that they possibly can. They're getting rid of the rebel flag, the Southern flag, or whatever you want to call that flag. They're trying to get rid of that. They're trying to stop this. They're trying to stop that. They're trying to do everything. Even the gays. Although we gotta let the gays have their rights and freedom too, because you can't persecute them. They're just human beings too. So they're trying to take everything away. That's persecution. The church, on the other hand, should be standing firm in these areas and going, well, the gays are wrong. That's an abomination. Rebellion's abomination. Sinful. This and that and the other that they keep talking about is sinful. And we should be standing firm. But we've been embracing all this stuff, which is wrong and sinful. The gays. Yeah. There's church people out there says I think it's the Baptists. I think it was the Baptists. They said someone said they go to some meeting or get together, and they have hundreds and hundreds of pastors come to this meeting, and they take little votes. What do you think about this? Is it right or is it wrong? Is it right or is it wrong? And they said they brought up the response of gays. I'm trying not to just pick on the gays. I mean, it's wrong. Don't get me wrong. I can talk about them for a while, but I'm trying to say something else. They're just being used as the example here, and it was true. If there was 300 people at this conference, they call them, and they took a vote on the gays, it turned out something similar. I can't remember the exact numbers. It was like 180 voted it's okay to have the gays in the church and they're fine, and 120 was like, no, the gays are an abomination, and all that stuff. But the church would be the ones to persecute Jesus. They don't know Jesus. They use the name Jesus, 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 Jesus. But they don't really know Jesus. They don't know who he is, what he is, how he is. And they take bits and pieces of the gospel and they fit it into their little lives, and they throw God and Jesus into this little box. When I need you, I'll pull you out. Kind of attitudes. You're always right here with me, I put you in my pocket. You're protecting me. God protects you, but not when you shove him in the little box and you use him when you feel like you want to use him. You ask him, help me, thank you, oh, praise you, Jesus. When you want him. I'm running out of time, but anyways, these little clips are only supposed to be about 15 minutes. But that's it. I mean, they're doing what's wrong, and I pray for them. And you should too, if you are in the same thinking as I am, and which would be Jesus' thinking too. And I'm praying for him, and I thank you and I praise you, and I hope you enjoyed this. Amen.